Hey, this is Dan White, and we're here at Alexander H. Stevens State Park near Crawfordville, Georgia. And we have had a wonderful time. The weather has been absolutely perfect. It's been in the 40s in the morning and in the mid-70s in the afternoon, clear skies. It's a little cloudy today, and we had a little shower earlier this morning, but we'll be leaving in about an hour to go back home to Appling, Georgia. Well, in this video, you're going to see Liberty Hall, Alexander Stevens' home that he built and lived in. He was vice president of the Confederacy. The Yankees came to Crawfordville and arrested him at his home, Liberty Hall. Took him back up north, and he was in poor health and almost died. Well, after Lincoln was assassinated and President Johnson gave him a pardon, and he was able to come back home to Liberty Hall. He ran for U.S. Senator and was elected, and boy, that really ticked off the people up north, that here was the Confederate vice president and now a U.S. Senator. Then he later ran for governor of Georgia and was elected governor and died in office. So this ground is very historic. The park was built by Franklin D. Roosevelt's CCC, and it has been renovated about, let's see, this is 2025. I think around 2022, the hostess told me, the park was renovated. It has wonderful level gravel sites. It has a nice picnic tables. It has a fire pit. It has a grill. It has practically everything. And wood and ice are available for purchase. Firewood and ice are available for purchase. The park was part of Alex Stevens' huge plantation. At one time, he had 62 slaves working this plantation, and it extended, I think he had over 1,000 acres, if I'm not mistaken. Behind me is the tower that the Civilian Conservation Corps, the CCC, built back in 1933, and we were able to take a tour of the park, of the tower, and that's included in this video, and I think you'll find that very, very interesting. The history, the site from up at the very top is included. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video of historic Alexander H. Stevens State Park. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you. Are you ready to go? You are. You ready to go to Alexander Hamilton Stevens State Park in Crawfordville? Let's go bye-bye. All right, we're ready. All right, and tell me your name.
Sarah.
Sarah, and you're from?
Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia. So how long have you been here?
I've been here since January, so not too long. I've been in parks almost 2 years, though.
Really? With Georgia State Parks?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So what are some of your duties here?
I take care of the host as well as the housekeeping, the museum, just daily putting out fires kind of thing. Sometimes it is literally putting out fires, other times it's metaphorical. So you do a lot of juggling as a ranger, and you kind of wear a lot of different hats. So
this is an equestrian park too?
Yes, it is. Yep.
So how many stables do you have?
We have 30.
30?
Mm-hmm.
How many miles of trails?
Added together, maybe 23. We've got quite a couple big trails.
So is it pretty busy as an equestrian park?
It is. Yep, we're picking up on riding season, so they're coming out now.
Yeah.
And you'll see the equestrian campground is pretty.
What's the
cool.
best part of your job here?
Working outdoors.
Working outdoors?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it. Anything else you'd like to say?
I'm glad you guys are here.
Well, thank you. We're glad to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
No
God bless you.
problem.
In the middle of walking, or I just
Stop
stop
it.
by and say hey
Stop
to Sarah.
it.
Come on.
Stop it.
It's a nice little store they have. This is Harry Stevens. He and his wife Eliza stayed with Alexander Stevens after emancipation. That's their home.
So, neighbor was really trying to help neighbor. Things began to change with Franklin Delano Roosevelt's election to the presidency in 1932. His first priority was to put people back to work. He knew that the economy just had to get back and get rolling. So, of course, he had a number of programs. The umbrella was called the New Deal, and one of those branches of the New Deal happened to be the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. And it was relegated to young men between the ages of 18 and 25, unmarried, unemployed. They earned $30 a month, 25 of which went back to their families, generally mom and dad. They got to keep 5. So I don't know if that really kept them out of trouble or not. But one of the things that they were tasked with doing was to develop large areas of land to be parks, either state or federal. So the CCC boys came here in 1933. They called themselves Camp Liberty because A.H. Stevens' home is called Liberty Hall. So consequently, the Camp Liberty here. So if you can imagine this area, nothing but short, scrubby trees and thorns and thistles. That was it. So they had a lot of clearing to do. And if those of you who stopped by the office, you may have noticed up above it says bathhouse, because that little bitty lake was their swimming area. So that was part of the draw to come to the state park. When you go in, there's lots of information on posters in here. So take your time. I'm going to just open up the door and give you the time to, if you want to go up in the tower, you can. This is 60 feet tall. It was primarily, it's called a fire tower because of all the scrub and briars and things. They had to be able to be looking out for any kind of spontaneous combustion. Mm-hmm. Plus, it also housed a water tank that held 3,500 gallons of water. In the late 80s, early 90s, they came and did some reinforcement of the walls. You'll see some steel beams when you go in there. So they had to reconfigure the stairwell. So in that, they had to cut that big 3,500 gallon water tank in 2. So you'll see half of that as you go up. There are 4 landings. I'm just going to let you go up as you'd like. There are implements, the tools that they use to make all of this. Hand drills, chisels, a scythe. You'll also see an example of the uniform, a very heavy denim that they had to wear just to keep themselves protected winter and summer. But take your time, go through, take a look, and those people who'd like to go to the top, be careful because swarming insects this time of the year. I know that there are ladybugs up there and some wasps. So if you're allergic, please be aware. Yeah. So I'm going to open up, and again, posters, take a look at that, and any kind of information. I don't have a lot of information on it, but I'm learning as I go along. So if anybody knows more about the CCC, just give me facts because I like to add to it.
This is a walk around our site, number 11. Such a beautiful, beautiful day. Look at that. 44 degrees this morning, and on March 19th, 2025, and it's going to get up to 81 this afternoon. The site is very spacious. There's our camper van. There's my wife enjoying her coffee and our 3 wonderful shelties. But look at this. And the park was renovated, I believe, in 2022. It's got brand new gravel. All the roads are paved. Some of the sites have concrete drive-throughs. Sites are very spacious. Plenty of room between them. All of them have full hookups, electrical and water and sewage.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it.
Floors, doors, walls, halls, white sidewall tires and old golf balls.
Sinks, stoves, bathtubs he'll do. He'll even help clean laundry too.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole.
This is one of the nature trails. Just look at that. Sophie, you ready to go home? You ready to go home, Sophie? Huh? Oh, you just all sleepy? You ready to go bye-bye? You ready to go home? You are? Oh, we're headed home. We had such a good time, didn't we, huh? Yes, we did. All right. We're now leaving Alexander Hamilton Stevens State Park. Sure was a nice trip. The entrance gate. Links to all my RV videos are in the description. Thanks.